Yoga can be described as an ancient form of workout that eliminates and addresses the underlying problem of any physical conditions that individuals may experience at any moment. People will be able to get some treatment for any type of mental or physical conditions with this natural method of exercise and activity. And in this video, we'll go over 10 surprising yoga facts. But before we get into these facts, make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell icon to never miss out on more videos like this. Let's get started. Number 10. Yoga isn't just a fitness fad. While yoga is becoming increasingly popular, it isn't a passing trend that will fade away anytime soon. Yoga has been practiced for thousands of years. However, yoga's global appeal has reached new heights, with yoga retreats as well as studios springing up all over the world. Every day, people are sporting their Lululemon and popping in to check all the excitement, whether that's a steamy hot yoga experience or a calm therapeutic class. So, while yoga has become somewhat of a fad, the old traditions of yoga is much more than just a fitness fad. A fun fact regarding yoga is that it has been practiced for approximately 5,000 years, dating back to the pre-Vedic Indian customs. The Bhagavad Gita, which is a Hindu scripture written around 500 BC, has yoga as its major focus. Around the year 100 BC, yoga began to evolve further. Patanjali created the Yoga Sutras during this time in order to define and codify classical yoga. Swami Vivekananda, an Indian Hindu philosopher turned monk, is attributed for introducing yoga to the Western system in the late 18,000s. His teaching that all creatures are manifestations of the Holy Self is still central to the practice. Number 9. Yoga is found in one of the oldest texts in the world. The term yoga was originally used in the Rig Veda, which was written circa 1500 BC or earlier. This simply proves that yoga has always been a part of our culture ever since the dawn of time, particularly because it was described in one of the world's earliest writings. Number 8. Among the most essential yoga poses of all time is Savasana. It's actually one of the most difficult to complete. One intriguing fact regarding yoga is that Savasana, commonly referred to as corpse pose, seems to be a pose of extreme relaxation, and that's precisely why many of us find it extremely difficult to settle into it. Your body and mind are at ease in Savasana, as a human being rather than a human doing. You enable your body to de-stress as well as revert to its original environment. Your body effectively solidifies the benefits of yoga by digesting and memorizing the knowledge it requires. Number 7. When in doubt, come back to one-to-one breathing. Among the beautiful fundamental yoga facts to remember is that breathing is one of the most effective things anyone can do. Breathing not only gives us vital energy, but also helps us eliminate toxins and waste, transport oxygens to the brain as well as blood, rejuvenate our organs, and reduce anxiety, stress, and disease. These are just a few of the benefits. It's no surprise that ancient yogis spent so much time studying and practicing the link between inhalation and exhalation. Pranayama practices to choose from, some of which are extremely basic and many others which should perhaps just be done under the supervision of a master. If you're going to learn more breathing techniques, consider learning the one-to-one breathing technique. Number 6. No one cares how awesome you look in your postures. A fascinating yoga fact is that nobody really cares how you appear in your revolved half-moon stance. Perhaps you can stretch in ways your mind has never dreamt imaginable, and perhaps you can even touch your toes. It makes no difference, because yoga is for everyone. The manner you move into and out of the various postures will vary depending on you as well as on how you are functioning on any particular day. Yoga does without a doubt enhance flexibility as well as overall postures, while also helping to prevent injuries by building the core muscles utilized for support as well as weight bearing. Still, even those skills are not essential to begin practicing yoga. When it comes right down to that, the most crucial yoga fact to keep in mind is that yoga is all about mental flexibility, not physical flexibility. We've all had to start somewhere. You are precisely where you're meant to be right now, whenever you're beginning from. Number 5. Yoga can cause injuries. Yes, it has the ability to cure your mind, body, and spirit. It can also help with a variety of health problems, but it can also harm you. Yoga can be a double-edged sword in that, if not done correctly, it can cause injury. But be careful not to get too twisted. You should be alright if you pick a decent enough guide and practice caution. Number 4. Yoga is more than just moving from one pose to the next. Yoga positions are strong, poignant, and incredibly beautiful. particularly when executed with care and precision. On the other hand, yoga is more than just asanas or postures. The union of mind and body into something like a conditions of flexible and awakened focus is yoga's ultimate gift to human well-being. Some yoga methods, such as Ashtanga yoga and Bikram yoga, commonly known as hot yoga, began as disciplined regimen of breathing and repeated positions designed to cleanse the body. Currently, there are approximately 100 different forms of yoga in use, so you can definitely find the sort and method that works best for you. As per Yoga Journal, Hatha Yoga, Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, and other traditional practices are amongst the 6 disciplines of yoga. Each branch has its own number of capabilities that represents a distinct way of living. Many people who practice yoga find these techniques appealing because they combine the emotional and spiritual qualities that individuals want. Number 3, yoga makes you younger. Yoga is the spring of youth. You're only as old as your spine is flexible, as said by a famous person. It's a saying that's been making the rounds on yogi Pinterest boards as well as quote posters for quite some time. It does, however, have a proven element of truth about it. A fascinating point to remember about yoga is that it keeps your spine youthful and flexible and has a direct connections to a slew of other health advantages. Yoga may or may not help you look younger. However, according to the National Library of Medicine in the United States, a blend of meditations and yoga can help slow down the aging process. Number 2, yogis believe we have limited numbers of breaths. This helps to understand why yoga breathing is so regulated. Yogis frequently used it as a technique for extending their lives. They believe that because each person had a finite number of breaths, managing their breathing will help them live longer. Number 1, you act the same way you do in real life on the yoga mat. True, the yoga mat serves as a warm-up for actual life. How we respond on the mat reflects how we might deal with both pleasant and negative situations that happen in our lives. We get knowledge to be available at the office just like we learn how to be present upon that mat. We begin to exhibit a little more kindness and love to those who need it when we actually try to open our heart while trying the camel pose. When we deal with our difficulty on the mat, we gradually learn to sit with the suffering in our life, and we may better comprehend why it actually exists. And when it comes to our ego, when we start to let go of it, significant transformations can take place. It's apparent that individuals want to connect more profoundly with their life experiences, and yoga allows them to do so. The statistics speak for themselves. In 2016, the Yoga Alliance recognized approximately 53,000 yoga teachers and more than 36.7 million persons participated in regular yoga lessons. One thing that can be said as a fact is that yoga seems to have tremendous natural, spiritual, physical, emotional, as well as mental benefits. It might seem quite a tall task at first, however, one should definitely incline themselves towards some form of yogic practice. So, these are the 10 surprising facts about yoga. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Let us know your views in the comment section below, and until the next video, stay tuned and subscribe for more uploads like this. See you soon!